World Facts in History. The rise and fall of the world's largest empire. The story of the British Empire. Once upon a time, in what is now a chapter of history, there existed a nation that held sway over the seas and projected its power to every corner of the globe. That nation was the British Empire, an empire that spanned from east to west, from North America to Australia, and from Africa to Asia. However, like all things that have a beginning, the glory of the British Empire also came to an end. This tale begins in the 16th century, where the British Empire, with the might of its sailing ships and exploratory spirit, embarked on a journey towards world domination. Under the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, the English nation began to establish its foothold in North America and carve out colonial footprints in various parts of the world. Sturdy trading companies such as the East India Company became the backbone of the economy, strengthening Britain's power in Asia. In the 19th century, the British Empire reached its zenith. The Industrial Revolution transformed the face of this nation, turning it into a center of manufacturing and global trade. The unmatched naval power of Britain ensured their dominance at sea and protected a vast network of trade. Explorations into Africa and Asia yielded spectacular territorial expansions, and their colonies became sources of boundless wealth. Yet, behind the glittering splendor, shadows began to emerge. Rivalry with other powers, especially France, often sparked detrimental conflicts. World War I shook the foundation of the empire, claiming millions of lives and depleting the nation's wealth. Although Britain emerged as one of the victors, the price paid was exceedingly high. World War II marked a turning point for the British Empire. While they eventually emerged victorious again, the war had drained their strength to its lowest point. Colonies began to revolt, demanding their independence, and strong decolonization movements began to haunt British leaders. Efforts to maintain power in some regions often ended in failure and disaster. In 1947, India gained its independence, following centuries of British domination. This dealt a severe blow to Britain's national pride and marked the beginning of the end of the empire. Quickly, its colonial territories followed in India's footsteps, achieving their independence one by one. In 1997, Hong Kong, a former British colony, was officially handed back to China, marking the end of what was known as the handover period. It was a potent symbol of how Britain's power and influence had waned over the years. Although the era of the empire had come to an end, the legacy of the British Empire lives on in many aspects of modern life. The English language, legal system, and political traditions it left behind still influence many countries around the world. However, today, Britain is a different nation, one that is striving to find its place in an ever-changing world, while reflecting on the glory and failures it once possessed.